In the intrigue-filled and complex world of the young and the restless, there's nothing more compelling than romantic relationships that are riddled with secrets, rivalries, and unanswered questions. One of the most intense and dramatic relationships of all time is that between Lily, Audra, and Holden. Their story revolves not only around love and betrayal, but also contains family secrets behind the bright smiles and sweet words. Will Lily discover the truth about Audra and Holden's relationship? And if it is true, what will be the consequences? Lily begins to suspect Lily Winters, a strong and determined woman, has always lived in the light of family and work. However, when she discovers the connection between Holden and Audra, doubts begin to arise. Her concern for Holden seems to be more than just a concern for her family, but an uncontrollable undercurrent. Lily has always prided herself on maintaining loyalty and integrity in her relationships, but now she is forced to face a threat from her former companion, Audra. Audra Charles, the woman Lily once considered an ally in many struggles, now becomes a major threat. Although Audra always appears confident and sharp, she cannot avoid questions about her past and her involvement with Holden. Lily, by chance, discovers some strange details in the conversation between the two, which makes her suspect that Audra may actually be Holden's sister, a secret that no one wants to reveal. The confrontation between Lily and Audra, not someone who is easily provoked. Lily does not allow anyone to disrupt her life without a good reason. However, facing Audra, who always keeps many things hidden, Lily begins to feel lost and deceived. One day, during a tense meeting, Audra cannot help but ask Lily, "Are you trying to provoke me into a fight?" Lily coldly replied, "I don't want that." But Audra, with a meaningful smile, did not stop there. She continued to ask, "Then can you meet me in the middle?" At this moment, the atmosphere between the two became heavy, as if just one wrong word would cause everything to collapse. The argument continued, revolving around Audra's unclear relationship with Holden, a relationship that Lily could not explain. Holden, the man Lily had always loved, was now inexplicably involved in Audra's story. Every question surrounding their relationship seemed to have no answer, and every word Audra said made Lily feel increasingly uneasy. Lily confronts Holden in a crowded bar. Holden sat there, quietly observing Audra with a thoughtful gaze. Lily, from afar, noticed his attention and couldn't help but notice Audra's presence. Why were they looking at each other like that? The questions surrounding their mysterious connection became clearer than ever. "You're not interested in reconnecting with him?" Lily asked, unable to hide her suspicion. Audra, with a cold expression, replied, "I'm really sorry, I wish I could believe you but I can't." Audra's words made Lily unable to suppress the anger rising in her heart. What hurt Lily the most, however, was the truth of the relationship, a truth she didn't know, and didn't want to face. Audra left, but before she could step outside, Lily approached Holden. "What are you and Audra hiding?" she asked, trying to find an answer to the doubts that kept swirling around in her head. Holden looked at her for a moment, saying nothing, only replying coldly, "Excuse me?" Lily wouldn't let her question go unanswered. "No, hi, how are you, Holden?" she replied, once again showing the frustration she couldn't hide. Lily continued, her tone stern, "You're on the sidelines of everything that's going on with my family. Why are you letting Audra into everything?" Holden was silent for a moment, then smiled sarcastically. "I know women like you," he said, his eyes filled with disbelief. "You really think you enjoy digging and exposing people, don't you? It makes you feel superior, doesn't it?" Lily stood still, Holden's words like a slap in the face. Her suspicions about him and Audra were not wrong, but would she have the courage to face the truth? The answer would probably only come after the family secrets were exposed. The truth behind relationships, the secrets between Lily, Audra, and Holden don't stop there. Their relationship is intertwined with other truths that no one dares to face. Are Audra and Holden really siblings, or is there another connection between them? If so, why are they hiding it? With each passing day, Lily realizes that she can't sit still and let the truth slip by in a blur. She must face the truth, no matter how painful it is. But will she be able to figure out all these secrets before it's too late, Or will she be the one who gets deceived, unable to distinguish between love and betrayal? Victor, Audra, and Holden's mystery game, complicated relationships in a world filled with intrigue, love, betrayal, and unspeakable secrets. The Young and the Restless continues to deliver compelling plot twists. The relationship between Victor Newman and Audra Charles, the tension with Lily, the return of mysterious characters, and dramatic encounters with Aristotle Dumas and Billy Abbott are creating unpredictable shocks. With all the intertwined relationships, unsolved secrets, and important decisions, things are about to take an unexpected turn. Victor and Audra, dangerous alliance. Victor Newman, the head of the Newman Empire, always knows how to manipulate everything around him to achieve his goals. After reaching an agreement with Audra Charles, he began to create a series of plans to control the situation, while also putting the young girl into his challenging game. Audra, with her determination and sharp intelligence, is not one to be easily overwhelmed, but when faced with Victor's pressure, she will have to make an important decision about her next plan. When Victor discovers Claire's moves, be it a completely new plan or an unwanted plot, he does not hesitate to put pressure on Audra to speed up the work. Victor does not accept delays and does not want anyone to derail the big goals he is pursuing. Audra is forced to comply, but she still cannot rest assured about what is coming. Nate, a key part of Audra's schemes, is absent, and this gives Audra a great opportunity to make her next strategic moves. With Nate gone, Audra can use this time to make her own changes and moves, and Kyle, whom Audra is trying to get close to, seems to be the next target in her plan. Lily and suspicion. Lily Winters, a strong and intelligent woman, is not easily fooled. When she witnesses the meeting between Audra and Holden, a big suspicion begins to form in her mind. Lily is inherently very observant of the relationships around her, and seeing Holden and Audra chatting intimately makes her unable to help but question. The reason Lily questions Audra about her relationship with Nate is not only because she cares about her boyfriend, but also because of the shady signs she is noticing between Audra and Holden. This meeting is not simply a normal conversation. The tension between Lily and Audra has been building for a long time, and such an encounter only makes Lily more suspicious of Audra's sincerity in her relationship with Nate. Lily's suspicions are not unfounded, as she has noticed strange movements between Audra and the others, especially Holden. The relationship between Holden and Audra. The mysterious connection. Holden, who has always had a strong influence on everyone around him, is now an important factor in this story. Why did Audra have to meet Holden? Do they have a past or a secret connection that no one knows about? Audra, although a smart and sharp woman, seems to be influenced by many external factors that she cannot control. And in her conversation with Holden, she seemed to be seeking his approval to continue with her plan, although it was not a clear plan. The relationship between Holden and Audra was becoming increasingly ambiguous, and Lily, with her strong suspicions, could not help but question Audra. But Audra was not easily caught. She always knew how to keep her cool and respond sharply. "I don't think I need to explain anything to you," Audra replied to Lily, but those words were not enough to dispel Lily's suspicions. In fact, this only made Lily more determined to find out the truth. Aristotle Dumas and the mysterious encounter. Amidst all these complex relationships, another mysterious figure begins to appear, Aristotle Dumas. Dumas, whose relationship to what is happening is unclear to all the characters in this story, plays an undeniably important role. There are hints that Dumas may be related to Billy Abbott, and their meeting will open up unexpected stories. Billy Abbott, a man who has had close relationships with many of the characters in the story, is now the one who can reveal important information about Dumas. Why is Dumas meeting Billy? Is Billy in the middle of conspiracies that he is unaware of? And is Dumas, this mysterious man, the one who will change the course of this story? Damian Kane and fascinating encounters. Damian Kane, another name in the story, claims that he has never met the man he is working with. This opens up a series of questions about the complicated relationships and secrets that each character is keeping. Will Billy encounter a mysterious partner other than Dumas? And what unexpected events will the relationship between Damian Kane and the other characters in the story lead to? With stories full of conflicts, intrigue, and characters with separate goals, The Young and the Restless continues to keep the audience hooked and unpredictable. Can Lily solve the secrets that are trapping her? And what price will Audra pay when everything is revealed? All these questions will be answered in the following episodes, as the relationships and intrigues continue to develop. The stories of Victor, Audra, Lily, Holden, and other mysterious characters create a dramatic psychological battle where honesty, betrayal, and secrets are never simple. Secrets are waiting to be exposed, an inevitable moment is approaching, and when it explodes, it will shake everything. My insider has just revealed that the forbidden kiss between Holden and Audra will happen, and when it does, everything will change. Yes, everyone will be caught up in a bloody war where loyalties will be tested, love will be betrayed, and secrets that those involved have tried to hide will be brought to light. All will never be the same again, as Genoa City enters a period of turmoil and tension. The storm of betrayal amid all the dark clouds that have been hanging over Holden's life, there is now a glimmer of light, but it is the path to betrayal. When a long, meaningful look is shared between Holden and Audra, it is not just a whisper of passionate love but a dangerous trap. The long-suppressed emotions between the two, under the guise of cooperation and alliance in the plan to take down Claire and trap Victor, will explode into an undeniable kiss. Lily, who has always believed in her relationship with Holden, will be shocked to discover that the man she has trusted and loved for so long is having a secret relationship with Audra, someone she thought was no match for. This relationship is not only private to them, but also contains horrifying secrets that can destroy everything. From there, Lily will have to face the most difficult decision of her life. Can she forgive this betrayal, or will she give up on Holden and walk away from a relationship that has gradually become too opaque? Between love and betrayal, a hard choice. The stable relationship that Lily has built with Kyle will now be put to the test. Lily not only has to face the betrayal of her lover but also the ambiguous feelings she feels for Holden. The bond between her and Holden has always existed like an underground fire that has never been extinguished, and now, when the betrayal is revealed, can Lily maintain her loyalty to Kyle, the man she has chosen as her life partner? Or will she have to face the storm in her heart and follow her feelings, even though this path may lead her to pain and loss? The love between Lily and Holden may be a romantic love story, but it is also full of obstacles and challenges. This love will make her unable to simply pass through psychological barriers. The mixed emotions, betrayals, and lies will make it difficult for Lily to stay clear-headed about her choices. She will have to face an unpredictable future, where her heart and mind will constantly fight each other. Nate's suspicion, the secret uncovered while Lily struggles with her complicated feelings. Nate, a close friend and colleague of Holden, begins to sense that something is amiss. The affectionate glances between Audra and Holden, the meaningful conversations, are not as subtle as they seem. All of these actions cannot escape the eyes of a perceptive person like Nate. And when Nate discovers their past relationship, everything will begin to fall apart. As someone who knows Holden and Audra well, Nate will become the key to unlocking these dark secrets. When he decides to dig deeper and expose the truth, will the names that Holden and Audra are protecting be completely exposed? Will Nate be able to protect the stability of his relationship with Lily, or will he himself be drawn into this war, with increasingly complex plots? With all the entanglements and tensions rising, Lily and Nate will team up to expose the plot of Holden and Audra. They will not only face a dangerous battle in the work environment but also a tense psychological war. Every step, every word can bring great changes to all parties' lives. With a conspiracy covering both love and work, can everything be saved? In the end, every relationship will be put to the test. Holden, the one Lily once loved, may now lose everything, and Audra, the one he considered an ally, may become an enemy he cannot turn around. Genoa City will never be the same when these secrets are exposed. Relationships are broken, the veils that hide the truth are torn apart, and everything will stand on the brink of an unstoppable war. Conclusion: everything has its price in this game, no one wins if everything is destroyed. Every move Holden and Audra make can cause a revolution in the lives of everyone around them. Relationships are betrayed, conspiracies are constantly unraveling, all will lead to a bloody and painful ending. And when these truths are revealed, people like Lily and Nate will no longer be the simple supporting characters they used to be. They will become warriors in the fight to protect justice and love. But can everything be saved in the end, or is it just a half-lived life of pain and regret?